Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Overlord Undesired. A couple quick announcements before we start back into our usual session. Bit of bad news for tonight. Dragon, aka Silence, will not be joining us tonight. She was feeling a wee bit under the weather. So the world's favorite tabaxi will not be joining us tonight. And a bit of other bad news, which is why this announcement thing is going off. Vermilion, our barbarian, will not be joining us for a good long while. I will not go into too much detail, but one of his best friends died. I do not know the information pertaining to his death, nor do I care to know. Not that I don't care, it's just he didn't tell me, so I deemed that it was too sensitive information. For us, in the case of friends, when it comes to very best friends, in some cases they are the symbol of family. They are included into your family. And we genuinely love and care for our friend Vermilion. And any friend of Vermilion is a friend of ours. So this particular night, we are going to be observing a moment of silence. Okay. Again, we send all of our love to Vermilion's friend's family, and Vermilion himself. We will miss you, buddy, and you will always be welcome back to these sessions. As a disclaimer, I will be running his character not as a side character as Tristan the Stoic is going to be, but as a regular character that I will voice and play the best person I can be while Vermilion is away. So with that, let us begin tonight's session. And since I did the announcements, let's go with Fritz this time.
Yeah.
Update us on the situation.
So give us a recap. All right. Last time we basically we got a house is what happened. And well, we kind of hung around for a while originally at the King's place. We got we got a Basilisk, thank you. My brain just derped. We got a basilisk. It's a little baby. It's adorable.
To some.
Basically, we kind of moved forward from there. We went to sleep and all that. The next day, the king's like, "Oh, we're going to be taking you to your next place during breakfast." During breakfast, he mentioned this, to our new place. And so he's like, "Okay." So we ate our breakfast, and then we came to what we thought was our new place, which was originally like a fake. It was not a fake, but it was like a little villa type thing, but that was actually where where your workers live.
Yeah,
servants. Thank you. Where the servants live, and then we turned around and there's this big ass keep behind us. That's our home.
Yep, and
keep.
And due to that, and you guys came through the back and everything.
Yeah. And also, as we got there, we decided in order for us to do a little bit of exploring, we decided to play hide and go seek inside our house.
It was a really good idea.
We all were like, "Yeah, let's do it." I only found, I think, let's see, it was Rio, Vermilion, and who else?
That's it.
Oh, that was it?
Yep. There's only so many in our group.
Silence and Synth you did not find because Silence was really smart about it.
Yeah.
And hid in the fireplace and prestidigitation a fire back on it. And Synth passed flying colors, even though he was just laying in the middle of the fucking floor, just blending into his environment like a fucking chameleon.
Yeah, that's why I say I sat on his face.
It was.
But after the hide and go seek, we ended up heading toward. Basically, I had a voice in my head after I howled to let everybody know that, hide and seek was over because I couldn't find them. So I was like, oh. And something decided to talk into my brain. And I'm like, what the fuck? And basically I was like, Rio, basement, yeah.
One problem, slimes don't have brains.
I know, but you know what I mean.
Into your head.
Yeah, but when he was in wolf form. So technically he did kind of have a brain.
And basically we eventually went downstairs and we found out, there was a slave pit or a slave area where he had a whole bunch of beast folk and all that. And we're like, oh, geez, what the fuck? And we went a little bit further and it turns out there was a big ass dragon. It was a shadow dragon, if I was correctly, like an ancient shadow dragon.
Yes.
Turns out it was actually cursed, and Rio was like, you know what? Fuck that curse. It's gone because maximize magic this bitch. And yeah.
Then backlash from it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. After all this happened, they are encountered by a tiefling girl, whom, if some of our viewers know Team 4-Star, yes, I'm using the depiction of Nedra from their D&D campaign, but it is not Nedra, so relax. It's just the closest picture I could find for her personality. This particular character.
It's a freaking demon!
And also we revived some of the fallen beast folk. Turns out...
Yes.
It also turns out that the Lord prior to this place did some very nasty stuff to dead things.
Lord Wilford, he was into necrophilia. Whenever he would torture these poor beast folk, after he would kill them, that's when he would have his way with them.
Yeah, that was just...
It was incredibly disgusting.
Very.
I should know, I made the fucker.
That's scary,
It's bad that I want to like his bit now.
Okay, so truth be told, I rolled for his personality. It was a random generated thing. I had a list online that basically was pre-made for personality types and what they like to do in their pastime or what they find pleasure in. And I happened to roll for necrophilia. It was not my list that I rolled from, someone else's. Relax, Internet. I'm not that weird.
You made bailiff.
I'm not. That's not me being weird. That's me being demented. There's a difference here.
Mm-hmm. So there we stand.
Oh, just left. Oh, okay.
No.
There.
So as the sun rises, the next morning.
Wait, what?
Thought you said last time when we got off that you all were going to go to sleep.
No, it was still morning.
Sure, that's what you said.
No, it was still morning.
So it's the same morning.
It was the same morning. We haven't even had lunch yet. We just got finished reviving people, and this freaking demon comes out of one of the corners, aka the Nedra picture.
So you see this demon girl clawed her way out. You just hear wet feet, like the sound of bare feet just slapping themselves against the pavement as you, actually hooves, because she has hooves, not feet. As you see a girl emerge from the darkness.
Fritz now very...
Like I said, horns, pale.
Rozu's automatically looking mad and
Fritz just goes,
trying to get ready for a spell.
Fritz just goes, hello, your horns are pretty. As I'm just now tiny.
Okay, Willie.
What?
Fritz will slap the tiny Fritz.
She sort of touches him. You see before you, Rozu, as you prepare a spell, you see what looks to be a 6 or 7-year-old little girl standing there with a teddy bear in her arms.
The demon is a 6 or 8-year-old girl.
Fritz, realizing that he's now tiny, he's like, oh, hey. Oh.
Yeah, you're looking up at her.
Fritz goes, so that's the cost for that, okay. But yeah, your horns are pretty. If I could reach up, I'll pat your head.
No, that's a demon.
It's adorable.
Still a demon.
It's adorable.
Oh, shoot. Is it still blacked out on the floor? Then are you still blacked out on the floor?
No, Vermilion woke me up.
Okay. Then you see Rozu almost itching to probably roast this person.
Hi.
Get away from me.
Oh, come down. Who are you?
My name's Wendy. Nice to meet you. She sort of ponders herself for a bit. I'm the big guy. Big dad.
Rozu, put your
dad.
No, I am not.
Big guy. She sort of brings her arms outstretched from either side, indicating someone very wide.
Fritz goes, you're the fat guy's kid?
Yeah.
No.
Well.
Oh, no.
Fritz just hugs her.
No.
My team will hug you. We'll be okay. Pat.
There's a slime hugging me.
Yes, there is. So I'm speaking to her, so.
That's weird.
Be gone.
Yeah, when my mom gave birth to me, she sort of cursed me.
How did you get in here? Where are we?
We're still in the basement.
How did you get in here?
I'm
one of the prisoners?
Still here. Oh no, I'm still here. She points back in the room.
He points back where?
Into the cell.
Fritz, check that out.
Okay.
He says with her teeth clenched.
I go see.
What you see is another one of her in chains. And she since she is what she is, she was not affected by spells that were cast, especially due to her classifications.
She's a ghost.
So you see a very emaciated girl still in chains who literally cannot move, lips cracked and everything.
Fritz goes up to
you see that she does have horns. Can I get a nature check, please?
Brown.
Okay, give me a sec. Pulling up my character sheet.
Gosh, oh my gosh.
Amen. Nature. There you are. Boop.
Okay, give me a sec while I look up the spelling of this.
It's probably one of the old
I can actually type you out. So, what you are looking at without the chains is not technically the real girl. You are looking at what's known as a doppelganger.
Ah.
Yes.
You know their nature as typically beings that kill or dispose of the people that they take the form of, then assume their place.
And how old does this person look?
The doppelganger? You have
Yes.
no idea.
Fritz, what's going on?
So is the little girl the one that's not chained up, the doppelganger?
The one that is not chained up is the doppelganger.
Fritz goes, this one's a doppelganger. This is the real one.
So I could kill her. Okay.
What?
This is the first time I ever heard you use the word kill.
Like he said, what?
Whoa, Rose. Whoa. We don't need to take such unnecessarily drastic measures, just harm.
Yeah. You don't want to kill me. She casts suggestion on you.
Okay.
Save.
Yeah, what's the save again?
Seriously, you should know this.
I don't. This is the first time that ever happened to me. Come on.
How dare you?
Don't, me? Come on.
Ugh.
I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed in you, Fritz.
And Fritz.
I just wanted to see if I could get a reaction out of him.
That's a no.
But he wasn't paying attention. You need to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. 17.
You're about to be very happy because her thing is a 16. You barely freaking make it.
But I recognize I was trying. It was trying to.
It was trying to. It was trying to. So let's see here. Target must. Give me a second. I'm reading, so.
All right.
It really doesn't say, but I would say, as Faraday, you know for a fact that she just tried to cast a spell on you to try to force you into a thing of submission.
Hill's eyes just flare up with anger. Don't you dare try to do that to me. And she's going to cast barrier on her.
She'll counterspell.
Yep. Freaking monster. How dare you try to control my mind?
You just see like a toothless grin. You know that yandere kind of smile where it's a very wide, very thin smile, but you can't see the teeth. All you see is black. She just tilts her head to the side and she starts running.
Oh, you come back here. I'm chasing.
Fritz is more preoccupied with the actual one that's still in the cave, still in the thing.
But isn't that one dead?
Is she dead?
No, she is emaciated. She's not dead. She is emaciated. She's too weak to move.
That's why Fritz is going over.
Are there any scars on her?
What are you doing? You're kind of windy, Synth.
Are there any scars on her? Is she hurt in any shape or form? The usual.
It looks like she had. Okay, so to describe what is on this girl's back, is she has clearly been flogged about once every week. She has been starved on purpose. Let's see here. It also looks like the Lord of the Castle also attempted to remove her horns by force. It looks like she's beaten all to hell.
But it doesn't appear that the doppelganger has tried to finish her off in any shape or form, I'm guessing?
There is... can I get investigation check, please, before anything else? Because you are clearly inspecting her, so I want to see, what you get.
Okay, I'll use Science Energy for this. And if I use Holy Sight to try to see, can I get
you will get advantage.
Okay, yeah, I'll use Holy Sight though.
By the way, Rozu, as you're chasing this creature, you just see a hand come out of darkness and grab it by the throat.
I can see through the darkness.
And you just see a very familiar winged dragonkin come out of the darkness.
I was going to say, I'm pretty sure I saw him do it, clear as day.
Oh, yeah. But it was more dramatic for it to come out of the darkness,
Yeah.
And and the doppelganger did not see this coming.
No, I hope
not. It is panicking.
Freaking monster. Watch it. It's trying to control people's minds right now.
Dragonkin are immune to charm.
Used to be.
And where, pray tell, do you think you're going? You see what looks to be something that will need to be attended to immediately. There's a dagger in this girl's side that has 3 curses on it, from what you can tell.
Synth.
Yeah.
Dagger with 3 curses on it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it is embedded in her side.
Can I tell whether it came from the doppelganger or not?
Sorry, could you repeat that?
I'm trying to see if the doppelganger has hurt her in any shape or form.
She has a dagger in her side with 3 curses in it. It's pretty much sure that the thing tried to kill her.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, the thing tried to kill her.
Oh, okay. Then I'll leave the the girl to Fritz, and I'll go and see where Rozu is.
Oh, I didn't leave the basement because the dragon can't Potter.
Oh, then I'll head towards where they are.
Look over my shoulder, see, told you.
Yeah, it might be for the best.
You won't let me go! You won't let me go! You have no right. Did I say you could speak, creature? I was just doing my first rounds. I completed the first floor and came down to the basement to double check.
Should be resting, but I appreciate it.
What do you want me to do with it?
Personally, I want you to kill it. Is that a problem, Synth?
No, that would be for the best.
What? Come in! No! Other hand and just snaps its neck. Falls limply to the floor as he lets it go.
Rozu looks at disgust and turns around and goes back.
Karn will follow you.
I have a question. Are they minor curses or major curses that are placed?
So one looks, all three looks to be major curses.
Damn it.
This is what's known as a super tier item, this particular dagger. This doppelganger, this dagger did not belong to this doppelganger. It is way too high tier for someone of this caliber. With your investigation, this doppelganger was given this dagger.
The fact that it did it was more than enough reason to go ahead and kill it.
For the type of curses, I would need Arcana check from someone in order to actually tell you what they are.
We got one.
No.
Fritz?
I don't have a great skill in it, but I can always attempt.
Is it higher than one?
Let me.
Okay.
Hold on. Let me go to Vermilion's and Synth's character sheet.
I already know I don't have a good one.
Okay, Vermilion does not have a good one. Give me a sec while I go to silence. Arcana, she has an 11.
Oh my gosh. Silence, you're a beast.
So yeah, she's pretty proficient. And since she is looking specifically into the curse type, I will give her advantage, since her Fey blood gives her advantage against identifying such curses. Nice. 24. Silence steps forward. She's none too happy about the situation. She wants her brekkie. She's hungry. And so she steps forward, places a hand up slightly above the dagger. She sort of wipes her hand of the magic. She turns to you and she was like, she will ask which one of you wants to know.
Yeah, I would like to know.
I would also like to know.
I would, but I can't help.
These spells, one is the most dangerous of all of them. Out of all of them, which is which is curse of power word kill, which if the creature has below 100 hit points, they automatically die. The fact that this girl is still alive means she wasn't killed by this effect.
What the heck is this girl?
The next one is let's see here. Going down the list. Here we go. It looks like a curse of inflict constant wounds. Every 2 hours, she will have wounds inflicted upon her person. If she falls below 100 hit points, the power word kill will finish her off. Then the final one looks to be a enslavement curse, which involves false memories, false identity, all that good stuff. Yeah, false identity, false memory.
What a strange dagger.
Well, what would happen if we remove the dagger?
Probably kill her.
Arcana, according to our Arcana, if you try to remove the dagger with the curses in it, it will automatically kill her.
Issue.
Sorry, you cut for the entirety of after when said what happened if you pulled it out.
She's automatically killed.
Right now, we technically will need 2 days or 48 hours for our spells to come back.
Let's for me, but...
Actually, I may be able to help.
What?
I'm not a healer by any means, but I can cast a few spells in order to help.
It's healing. I got healing, but...
Touch your shoulders. Oh no, it's not that. Touch your shoulder.
Why?
It's a spell I can activate through touch. One too unique to us dragonkin, especially us spellcasters. Do you trust me? I feel like Aladdin with Jasmine right now. Do you trust me?
Is she thinking, sure?
He touches your shoulder and casts recovery.
Wait, I thought he already used up most of his stuff, bringing the people back to life and healing me to...
Slot recovery is a second tier class ability that he has. He can basically use it on someone else, but not himself. The downside to it. But he by sacrificing 16 hit points of what I just rolled, Rozu, you are able to gain up to full of your second spell slots. A third, no, not a third, but 2/3 of your third level.
Okay, I only have 3 third levels, so is it 2 or 3?
2.
Okay.
It's 2/3.
Well, when you only have 3, you want to go higher or lower on the number?
Well, I said 2/3 because it's 2,
Sorry,
3. No big deal. And let's see here. One of your fourth, or you can choose to regain 2 of your 6th tier magics and 1 of your 5th.
So 1/4, 1/5, or 2 of the 6.
No. No. Okay, so all of your 2 levels, 2 of your 3 levels, or 2 of your 6th, 1 of your 5th. That's
an easy choice. 1 of the 5th and 2 of the 6th. Because if I have lower levels,
He does take a... Yeah. Unfortunately, he does take a hit point differentiation because of this particular ability. As you see this happen, you see his dragon-like energy flow into you, and you feel like your spells you can just manage to catch just a little bit more. As you feel the energy and outright just pure magical essence of a dragon just flow into you.
Oh my.
That way.
Thank you, she says, still very much confused. Now go rest. You need it.
You see him actually collapse to one knee on the floor.
Oh, gosh.
As he spits up blood.
You place her hand on him, and she's going to cast her healing hands, which he gains back.
Oh, goodness.
12 hit points.
Fine.
Come on, get back up and get some sleep.
He starts rubbing his head. I think I'll obey your orders this once. My head.
Go to
upstairs.
bed. He walks over to the Messiah girl now. Can I figure out if Greater Restoration will unattune the dagger so it won't kill her? Or will remove curse work better?
That would require an intelligence throw.
Just say plain intelligence?
As far as you know, it would work perfectly either way.
Oh, here goes nothing, and she puts her hand on the dagger and casts Greater Restoration, then try to pull it out.
As you do this, the dagger starts sliding out, and there's this sort of blank tension in the air as you're doing this. As you do this, the dagger finally comes out. You hear a sharp gasp from the girl as it comes out of her side, and you see the horns start disappearing, start turning to ash, the tail as well.
Rozu opens up her zone and tosses the dagger in it.
Zone? The auto zone?
my personal, you don't get to touch zone.
Get in zone. Auto zone. Doo-doo. Okay.
He turns to Tiny Fritz. Look at him oddly. Do you have one of those berry thingies you carry around?
Good berries? I can do it one more time.
I think she needs it.
Oh, I cast good berry. I still have second level spells too.
It from your blobbish hand.
Yep. You just see a berry.
And she just shoves it in her mouth as she starts eating. Rozu, since you have your sight, you are able to see a very young child that looks to be elvish in nature, with little stubs of horns from where her long horns were.
Does she still have hooves for feet?
Technically, yes. To be honest, Rozu, thinking about her, she's not a demon. She may look like a demon.
I was going to say, can I roll to see if it might be a fae?
You can give me a check to see what her nature is, sure.
What do I need to roll?
Nature check. History, one of the other. 17's not bad. You know of her kind. It is very rare to see their types out of very, very deep forest. She is you kind of get a little chill down your spine as you're looking at, for the first time in your life, you are able to see the child of a dryad.
Okay.
As she eats the berries, Fritz is just gently patting her.
Rozu kind of touches her forehead and she's like, not a demon, a dryad child. Okay, I'm done for today. And she's going to turn to walk.
There's a puddle on the floor that's moving.
That's Fritz.
That would be me. Hi. As I give her a wave.
It talks.
Synth.
Yeah.
Child's all yours. I am done.
Whoa. I'm not a father in any shape or form. I'm dipping out of here soon.
Fritz will be father. It is fine.
We're not keeping her.
We're keeping her!
We're not.
I don't know if it's a good idea to keep this one.
This is a dryad child, meaning they can't live here, meaning they need to go back to their tree. Aren't you a George? Like, don't you know that?
Some of my best friends are trees.
Fritz, just take her back to the forest.
I can do that, but I mean...
Like Grandpa Tom, Grandma Gram, then there's Uncle Teddy.
Please hurry.
Wow, jeez.
What, she's tired? She has an exhaustion point? Or magical token point, whatever.
Yeah.
And
you are not caring enough, so you start heading up to head to bed.
Oh no, I'm not going to bed. I'm just getting out of there.
Okay. Thought you were heading to nap. As you go upstairs, you sort of, as you, go and just basically try to be as far away as of the situation, you see one of the rooms of the bedroom wide open, and you just see a collapsed Karn on one of the beds. No comforter over him. He's just sprawled out on the bed, and you just hear a gurgling sound as he's like...
She goes over, finds a blanket,
just fast asleep,
and tosses it over him, and then she'll shut the door. Is the king still here? The heck did he give us?
Remember, he left you at the entrance.
Yep, I'm going back to the entrance. See if the carriage is still there and everything.
It is not, but his go-to guy is here.
King went back to the castle?
Yes. I indubitably, Madam Rozu, he had some important business to attend to. Apparently, there have been reports of vampire attacks on bandit camps.
Okay.
He was going to go to the Avengers Guild so that he could hire a few people to investigate.
Point taken.
He knows that you've had a difficult couple of days, so he wanted to leave you alone aspect.
Did you see a bunch of people run out of this house?
Yes, it was odd.
Yeah, okay. Making sure they got out.
They ran straight over there, points back over the bridge, and you see in the distance a forest.
Okay.
Look, I've never seen people run so fast in my life. Of course, I'm part of the nobility, so we don't really run. We have people to do that for us.
Who looks back at the house, looks back at the guy. You don't say.
Yes. Pray tell, where were those people?
Apparently the last tenant who lived here loved to torture people, enslave them, and have their way with them.
See him writing down with a quill on a parchment all this you're telling him.
So we fixed that problem, brought them back to life, and cured all of them.
Lord Wilford. Okay. Lord Wilford practiced good thing is he's already in jail. What do you wish to do with him?
Well, that's not my decision. I am not the court.
Oh no, I'm writing this down for the king to decide.
Recommendation, death sentence.
You come out with the girl and you're heading towards the forest?
Well, it depends if her tree's here or not. That's the issue.
Well, you're currently in your backyard, so you don't.
Fritz goes, do you know where your tree is? To the little dryad girl?
Mommy and Daddy are also there, I think.
Wait, where?
Over there. Points on the other side of your building.
Yeah, so then let's go that way then. So I go to the other side of the building. Guessing there's another door.
As you travel and round the corner, you see something that you clearly were not supposed to see. As people are whispering and putting up decorations, and people are preparing what looks to be a feast. There is what looks to be several houses in this large sort of enclosure. You can see that there are normal houses, but they also double as businesses as well. And they just see the little girl come around. They're like, oh, okay, it's not the new lands. Relax. Continue your work. Make sure no one see this.
Fritz is so small they don't see him.
I'm basically riding on her shoulder at this point. So.
Well, they don't know that you're a slime, so they just think that there's a random triad girl with a slime on her shoulder.
Oh, that's true. They don't know you're a slime.
Okay, so continue with the party preparations. Make sure you're quiet about this. We have to welcome our new landlords. Hopefully, they're a lot better than that last asshole. Seriously, who takes an entire heart, puts it in his mouth, and then just comes out with a skeleton? Who does that?
Beings like me. Though I usually eat the skeletons too.
I'm not sure you know your true nature, sweetheart, but you're a dryad. You only drink water as she walks by.
They're ignoring him.
But they just don't know if slimes can talk, so they automatically think she's the one talking.
So Fritz is just like, I won't tell the others about this.
I rolled an intelligence throw when you started talking. They rolled a natural 1, so they do not know shit.
Oh no.
So when I start coming back to the town in my tiny form, so Fritz goes, where's everybody at then? As I pet the little girl.
She's just constantly just walking through the town. You see all sorts of people just getting ready for this party. You see Dal is standing guard at what you see is the front gates. This front gates have a 3-step walk on it. The first one you can see for the outsiders, it's an iron bars that when a mechanism is released, it'll sort of slam down. Then you see heavy wooden doors, and then you see what looks to be a large log of some kind that sort of secures itself on bars.
Okay, so it has a portcullis, I think is what it's called?
Yeah, I think so. I can't remember.
That's what that iron gate that comes down is.
Yeah, but that's what this particular castle has. As she walks through the gate, can I get a perception check?
Perception? All right. I am not the greatest at perception, but I will try. Well, I'm all right. No, it's deception. Where's perception? There it is. I'm actually good at perception. Never mind.
Still loading.
Oh,
wow. I rolled a 2.
Well, I can't say anything, so that ruins that part. You're paying too much attention to where this girl is going, this whatever did just happen. So the girl all of a sudden starts jogging, running, then just breakneck speed. You feel tears hitting your face as your form, as you see her running towards a gigantic ass fucking tree. It is, this tree from your own world, and it does exist in this world too. It's called a camphor tree. Campher, camphor tree.
Okay.
It's spelled, let me double check my word. It's Camphor, not ER. Camphor.
You're looking at my character sheet, ain't you?
No. I had to look it up so I could be right. Because it's one of those types of trees that has an odd spelling, so I was a little bit confused. And I like being right, so.
Because if you're wondering, I typed down camphor, and I'm like, oh. That's I was like, are you looking at my character sheet?
Oh, I had to look it up on the internet just to double check. Anyway, as you see her rushing towards the tree, you see two individuals sort of meld themselves out of the tree as a female just runs towards the girl and just takes her up in her arms, embraces her lovingly, and sort of tosses her around. Can I get a dexterity saving throw from you?
Okay, give me a second. Thank goodness I'm a druid as well. This means it makes it easier for me to talk to them. Dex save.
That was not high enough. Okay, you are flung off of her shoulder and splat against the tree.
Ow.
You take bludgeoning damage.
How much bludgeoning damage?
1.
Oh, wait, I ran into wood. Does it count?
You were flung at full force. Yes, it does.
Oh.
Laws of physics still apply.
89 to 88.
Oh, that's right. You still have the metallic attributes.
Yeah, that's what I was like. Yeah. Ow. So Fritz kind of just slurps over.
Oh, my apologies. That was slime.
Yes.
Oh, how unusual.
Well, I'm an elder black. Elder black.
Hello down there.
Hello.
My name is Charles. What is yours?
My name is Fritz. Nice to meet you.
We can talk regular.
And then my character speaks in Druidic to them.
Creature. Oh.
My character blows their mind just a second as my character speaks Druidic. Yes.
Unusual. Usually we don't see slimes intelligent, much less practicing the druidic arts.
Bloody, you sound like you're far away a little bit.
Is this better?
Yeah, thank you.
Sorry about that. Did you hear all of that?
Yeah, it's just you kept sound like you was walking away from the mic.
Hey, yeah, sorry.
Fritz goes, I'm normally a lot bigger than this. It's just, I just used up a lot of my abilities to heal some people and revive them.
Oh, yes, the Inhumans that came through here. Yes, we saw them.
Yeah, I revived some of them.
Made sure that they were led safely home.
Well, that's good.
So, are you the one that captured our daughter? Because I'm going to have to kill you for that.
No, but we're the new owners of the place over there. It was the fat guy that did that.
Fat?
So
Fat?
Yeah.
He sort of rubs his eyes, and this looks very familiar, as Rozu does it a lot. He sort of rubs his index finger and his thumb against the bridge of his nose, sort of massaging that place between his eyes.
By the way, that fat man was a very sick fuck.
See, I told you. What did I tell you would happen if we ever introduced him to our people? I said that he would enslave our people. I told you. I could see through him, but no, you did not listen to me. I like giving people a benefit of a doubt. I will admit when I'm wrong. Unlike you, with directions. No comment.
Fritz just goes, well, right now this place is now under new, the keep over there is now under new management. Me and our group.
Oh, okay. Could you notify me of your names so that if you fuck up like he did, I will come kill you?
Fritz will tell them our names, but Fritz just goes, we're not here to start trouble. I'm actually a druid, so for one, I protect some, well, I will not say all trees, but some trees anyway, but you know what I mean.
Since you're the new tenants, before we go and have a nice time with our daughter for once, I would suggest you stay away from the lake.
There's some in the lake, you know that?
Sea serpent. She's not the nicest of creatures, and she can be very temperamental. She likes her solitude. She's not violent, she just prefers her solitude.
Ah, okay.
But she will get violent if she thinks her territory is in danger.
I want to go talk to her then. If she speaks. Does she speak? Can she speak?
She is a sea dragon, as she can speak.
Ah, okay.
A sea dragon in a freshwater lake?
Actually, it's salt water. It's connected to the ocean.
I'm learning new information each day. This is too big.
Okay, so to give you an example of like what the moat looks like, the moat surrounds your entire castle, and the one bridge in and out of the place connects it all to that one island. Now, the moat has a river off to the northeast side that connects it to the ocean, making it a saltwater lake.
Okay.
To put you an example, it is deep enough to where Viking longships would have no problem sailing up that river.
So as long as it's not a big, huge boat, it shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah, exactly.
Fritz goes, question, do you know her personally?
No. We have a forest to protect. And a little good to think of.
I was hoping for an introduction. Would have made things easier, but don't worry about it.
My name Charles. Wife here, Maria. And this little one that you saved, her name is Spring.
Fritz gives a smile. What was their names? It was Rhea and Spring, correct?
Sprague.
Sorry.
Yes, Maria, Charles, and Sprig.
Rhea, Charles, and Sprigga.
Sprigga. There's an A at that.
Sorry. Damn it. Okay. Come on. Sprigga. All right. Big comfort tree.
I'm not sure if she has a name. But if she does, she's never told us.
Well, to some creatures, names have power, so it's a strange thing.
Daddy. Yes, I go play at the castle sometimes.
Fritz smiles and I go, you're always welcome. I'm planning on putting a druid.
I want to go see the pretty lady. What pretty lady?
Rozu?
Pretty lady who took out the knife. Oh, and I also want to see the guy with the black eyes. He has cool eyes. And he has such cool eyes.
Fritz will be like, whoever she's describing, I tell him who that is.
She's describing Synth to a T.
Fritz goes, that's Synth, and the other one was Rozu.
I want to go play with Synth after we spend some time together. Okay.
Yeah, enjoy your time with your family, all right? I give her I kind of climb up on her and I pat her head. If I was bigger, this would make things so much easier, though I would probably hurt you too. Right now, my acidic is not my acidic abilities are gone.
You are an elder black ooze, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
I've seen one of your kind before.
Yeah, that's nifty. So normally, I'm pretty sure wherever we go, it's death.
Oh no, he's not acidic.
My problem is I'm acidic. I used to be able to wash clothes and stuff too. It was pretty cool, but now it's like, oh, let me just burn things.
Oh, thank you again for your help.
Oh, no problem.
Oh, young lady, we have something special for you as they start walking away. Really? What is it? You just hear her scream in the distance as she screams at the top of her lungs, I get a pet birdie! And that's all you hear.
That would make sense for a dryad child to get a pet bird.
So now Fritz has to figure his way back home.
Start crawling as can I get a dexterity saving throw from you, please?
All right. Dexterity. With press strength, I'm going to be pissed.
You did strength.
Oh.
Damn it. You bastard.
I'm going to count that. So, as you're kind of like hopping home to make things a lot quicker, you're abruptly snatched out of the air mid-jump.
Well,
and you find yourselves in the talons of some sort of creature.
I am not edible. Stop it. Well, call back to you, bitch.
You're having an argument with a bird right now.
It starts arguing. It starts clawing at you angrily. You are actively arguing with it, which means I gotta roll a perception check for this crow that has you in its talons. Because you are metallic, so that means you're partially shiny, so that's why it picked you up.
But I could do something that's probably going to hurt it, which is not...
It's kind of too late for that. It rolls a natural 1, so as it's cawing angrily at you, it's not looking where it's going, and all of a sudden, you find yourself face first in the window of your keep as the crow just peels backwards, caws angrily at you, and flies off.
I call back, telling it, fuck you.
And you are looking you are looking directly into the eyes of Mr. Synth.
Fritz goes, can you let me in?
What's the magic word?
Please?
All right, sure, come on.
Rozu's going to try and get a carriage together or something so they could go shopping.
Okay. You notify the guy in front, and in the back anyway, and he was like, "Oh yes, I will get for you that immediately, as soon as possible. It will take me about 10 minutes."
And also, is there any paperwork and filing for guards, servant pay, and other things? Because I'm pretty sure this is not free.
Yes, pardon me for a second. Goes into a satchel, brings out paperwork. Here you are.
Thank you. I'll look
These are the current These are the current servants' asking rates. For potential guards people, I listed a few potentials that you might want to look into.
She kind of looks at the guards page for a moment. So she's like, I wonder if they know the high chance of death. It's really high.
Well, they specifically asked to be on this particular list because, according to each one of these guards who advertised themselves to you guys, you've saved them at one point or another.
That doesn't make it any better. Oh my gosh. Makes it worse.
They feel they owe you.
Yes, but to ask, take this reference. You're asking a normal person to fight a dragon.
Oh, here's one I found very unusual. There were a list of people, sort of flips through the pages. Here we go. Last page, right there. These are a list of adventurers who wish to be no longer adventurers, but hired as guards.
So ex-adventurers want to be guards at a adventurer's estate.
Yes, they are very competent. All of them are at least Recalc.
Oh, sorry. What rank again? Because the whole ranking system's kind of new.
It's understandable. Orichalcum is below adamantine, highest rank.
Right.
Very competent.
As she's thinking back, our rank is copper. Oh dear Lord.
To be fair, we didn't really even try to.
Actually, not true.
Well, she hasn't gone to check their rank lately, so the last thing she knows is they're copper.
They're copper.
Okay, probably won't get to see them until tomorrow, but thank you.
Understandable. I will take care of the courage. Please excuse me.
Yes, I'll go inside and see if anybody else wants to go shopping down or anything.
I see Fritz is back now. Though Fritz is actually going to be heading out again because I'm going to go look for the dragon.
What dragon?
Fritz goes, I'm going to go look for the dragon.
Wait, what dragon?
Yeah, we have a sea dragon or a lake, by the way. As I'm just slurping away.
She slowly turns to Synth, is like, what?
We have a lot of occupational hazards here.
Are you okay having a dragon or a lake?
I don't mind about a lake, but I don't know what you're talking about a dragon. I don't remember hearing anything about dragon.
He just said it.
Who said it?
The little slime.
What did the song say?
We have a dragon in the lake.
You have a what in the lake?
You're totally blocking this out. I know it.
Blocking what out?
Oh my gosh.
Finish your fucking sentences, goddammit. What the hell are you trying to say?
There's a dragon in the lake.
What is in the lake?
Oh my gosh. She's just going to lift up her hands and walk forward towards the front door.
He's so traumatized he blocked the word dragon out of his brain.
So yeah, Fritz is going to go look for the dragon to let them know that the place up there has new management.
Okay.
Dragon does not exist in his world. I'll probably tell the servants that we'll probably be back before dinner.
They'll understand. You are stopped by one of the servants, the mother of the servants that you met earlier. She's like, out of curiosity, what's your favorite food?
My favorite food?
No reason, just favorite food.
Don't think I have one. Oh, surprise me.
That spoils the fun. I said it was for no reason.
Yeah, well, I can't. Okay, how about this? Spaghetti.
There's a spaghetti.
I don't know. Meatballs. Hot dog.
It's a hot dog. What's a meatball?
Jesus fucking Christ.
Really? They don't know what a meatball is?
It's a meatball.
I'm pretty sure they know what a meatball is. Come on.
These servants don't know. They are pretty poor.
I mean, meatball is a poor food. It's leftover meat rolled up in a ball.
Same for hot dog, man. You know what? Surprise me.
Okay. And you just hear her scribbling audibly down on a paper as you walk away. Eat all? Question mark.
I'll go meet up with Rozu since she plans on leaving soon.
You see Rozu standing outside.
So when are you planning on leaving?
As soon as the carriage is here.
Alright, I'll wait with you.
I mean, I would have gone by myself, but I'm pretty sure some people want to come.
Yeah, there's stuff I want to go buy soon.
And you just see Fritz go off on his own. He's just
watching the tiny slime slurp across the ground.
Where's he up to?
Vermilion sighs
I told you already, and I'm not repeating this.
What do you mean? You didn't tell me shit.
I'll look after... Hey, you guys. I'll look after him. Vermilion just slinks off.
You'll probably get along with the dragon.
The what?
He's the one that can speak it, so actually Vermilion coming with me would be a good thing. And this is when Fritz goes, hey, Vermilion, can you pick me up? You probably move faster than me.
Vermilion will pick you up, but he's grabbing you like a person would, like with like tongs, carrying like a stinky thing, holding you with like that mocking look of disdain, like walking like this.
Fritz just looks at him and just goes, really? I do not smell that bad, do I? Can't really smell, so it helps if I get info.
You hear a voice, you smell horrible.
Oh,
Sorry, Dad, but it's the truth.
Sorry, Dad, but it's the truth. What?
Oh my
Prince,
gosh.
Druidcraft smell like flowers. After hearing that is a cantrip. I can make it so it smell like anything in nature. I can technically do the faint odor of a skunk, so that's why I'm like, I smell like flowers now.
I don't like this smell either, Dad.
Fritz goes, is it better than before, though?
Mildly. I prefer ashes. Nothing burning.
Just let it happen.
I know. He doesn't get it yet.
Vermilion is like looking at you talking and is, who are you talking to?
Wait, what?
I've been talking to an invisible thing this whole time. Who are you talking to?
I have no idea. I thought it was you this entire time.
My mouth was not even moving, my dude.
Fritz just oh, and what's talking to me? Hello?
Not very smart, are you, Dad?
Fritz just looks confused. Do I have a child somewhere?
Here, genius.
I look.
Sitting there on top of Vermilion's head, your bird.
Oh, Choco! You can talk now?
I am growing up, and I am a phoenix, so yeah.
Are you a phoenix? That I didn't know. So Vermilion's just hearing this one-sided conversation?
Yes. And he does not know how to respond. But we're going to go from you to the other two, okay?
Okay, that's fine. Fritz is just on an adventure.
We have a giant lizard in the lake.
Why do we have a lizard in the lake?
Sea serpent.
I don't know. It's the thing that you don't like.
What do you mean I don't like? It's just a lizard.
A big lizard. Kind of like our new guard who was cursed before.
You mean like a dragonkin? I think that's kind of offensive to call that a lizard. Rozu.
No, technically, I think it comes from the same family, but that's beyond the point. She puts her hand on his shoulder. I think you need mental help.
Synth, I honestly love how you're playing this character. I honestly love how you're playing your character. I really do.
Well, so now you're just
it's always fun.
I am not. You know how I am afraid of undead. It's okay to be afraid of dragons.
Afraid of what?
And at that point, the carriage pulls up.
Scratched from his memory. It's gone. That word is gone.
Well, either way, she goes into the carriage.
I follow her.
We have some paperwork. Shows him some of the documents. We have to pay the servants. We gotta look for new guards to keep the upkeep. And apparently there's a town in front of us.
How much money is this going to cost us? Well, I'm looking at the papers, that's what I'm asking.
Well, depending on the guards, and looks like the servants are asking about this much as she points on the paper.
Bloody.
Oh, I'm doing math. Give me a second.
But if you're going to get your business up and going, it should help. Oh, I'm going to take the basement that we found so I can reconstruct it to something else, if that's okay.
I don't know. Depends on if I can use any of the other rooms for probably storage, possibly.
We got land for that.
Yeah, then I guess I might have to build a whole new one, or a storage shed or some bullshit.
Well, if it's a business, you want a different building just in case something happens like catching on fire.
Yeah, I know.
She tells the carriage person to take them back to the city so they could go shopping and whatnot.
Is this the city that we first came to?
Capital, which apparently is only 30 minutes away.
Sorry, what were you saying, Bloody?
He said, understood, milady.
Oh, okay. I'll be finished what you were saying, Rosa.
That's it. While I was making out a character remark saying it's only 30 minutes away. We have a small farming community in front of our estate.
I mean, there are many ways we could play about this.
Well,
I prefer starting a business to be one of the more easier choices.
Well,
Also,
your checkers and chess would be good, but I think that's only good for people who are higher class. If you want to make more money, I would say more of the long lines of games that you can travel with, like dice.
Well, I mean, we can make chess and checkers of a lower quality to poorer people.
Yeah.
As such, higher quality for more paying customers.
Have you ever seen checkers or chess easy for travel? Especially in, she waves her arms, a cart?
I mean, they're literally the size of a book, so I guess it depends more on the person. I'm decently sure dice already exist.
Yeah, but I doubt some games that we know from our other world exists in this one.
Well, you're always allowed to come and help me out with ideas and convincing the literal best investor that I can think of to,
Have you ever heard of a game called Farkle?
Never heard of that one.
That's a good dice game.
What's that noise?
Either a bird or a really annoying phone.
You hear light tapping at the window.
I open the window.
There's a pigeon with a very tiny letter attached to its leg.
Ooh, cool. Never thought I'd see one of these. I steal its letter and I open and read it.
Pigeon just sits there waiting for something.
I don't have any bird seed.
It's waiting for basically another letter or to sent off.
I gotta read this letter first to know what I'm gonna send back.
So patience, bird, patience. Pat, pat.
Synth, you see that it is a very tiny letter from the king, basically notifying you that there is a man who wants to speak with you both at the inn whenever you get the chance. Inn that's attached to a blacksmith.
Rozu, you got a pencil or something?
She opens up her zone, pulls out a pencil, and hands it to him.
Thank you. I write the letter.
Charcoal, sorry.
I write the letter K, and then I give it to the bird, wrap it up, and tell it to go to the king.
So, what was that about?
Well, the king wants us to meet up with him because somebody wants to talk to us. Basically at the inn or the blacksmith.
I have a feeling what it is, but I don't want to care about it.
If it's not about the business, I really also don't really care about it. It has to be something very important.
Pretty sure it does with the vampire business.
Probably.
I am sick of vampires.
It's weird that he didn't ask for all of us, though, if that was the case.
As you arrive in the capital, you look out the windows and you see that the city is bustling as usual. People either going about their business, buying bread, guarding, stuff like that. You see two kids playing with what looks to be some sort of ball in the street. They're hitting it with sticks.
Human form.
Fairly large ball.
I'm putting on Barbara's bracelet that he gave me.
Going back to human form.
So I look like a normal high elf again.
You see actually a familiar face from some time ago, Rozu, as a very drunk, off-duty, Donald Trump is heading home as he's stumbling off of work. He's like, "Now let me tell you, this is what it's supposed to be." He's talking to the air. You have no idea what this is fucking about. No, let me tell you, you're wrong. You're wrong. You're
I don't know that person.
It was the guardsman who first let you into the city.
Yeah,
just one of the guardsmen that you saw on the internet.
Still don't know that person. Don't care.
Wow. Jeez.
I mean, it's a toxinated personality like that. No, don't know him.
You also see that the building that had been destroyed that you saved the people from is quickly being rebuilt. You see people actively helping out. You see one little boy who clearly does not know his own limit, who is struggling with a large piece of stone, struggling to lift it. And people are trying to help him, and you're like, no, I got it. Then places it down, and he is triumphant, looking at everybody else, and it quickly falls over and tumbles off. So where are you two headed?
I need to go shopping for several items.
I'm going to head to the tailor, my good old tailor.
I'll probably head to the tailor too. But have you figured out the price for the servants yet?
I still have no clue what the prices are.
Okay, so sorry about that. Completely forgot I got engrossed in the story.
Okay, I think you got distracted.
Each month, servants, all of them included, will require 30 gold altogether.
Altogether, 30 gold. Okay.
Each month. Dahl is asking for, with additions for teaching too, 2,000 gold pieces a month.
2,000?
It appears,
2,000 gold for him, for his teaching?
He did that, and for his teaching, and for his protecting the castle, 5,000 a month.
She looks towards him like, you're paying for the teaching cost because I am not touching that.
I don't know about you, but I don't think that's worth it right now. Maybe when I'm better financially stable, but I'm not paying the 2,000 for teaching.
And it looks like Karn Slater is asking for 0 a month. His demands are simple. It just reads food, water, shelter.
Karn Slater is
Dragonkin, the Black Dragonkin.
He is such a good man.
So far, he's my most favorite of all of these people.
Guy need to have some rest.
But that basically means Corns wants to live off our natural expenses, which I don't really mind. That's the least costly of all.
He also needs to write a letter back to his kingdom to tell him that he's still alive.
Yeah. I'm going to skip on Dahl's teachings for now. I'm not sure if I'm financially stable enough to bother paying for that. 500 G monthly for protecting the castle. I mean, it's good to have somebody who's actually capable of fighting.
It's not 500, it's 5,000.
Oh, 5,000? Fuck.
Yeah, see, there's an extra 0 here.
He is expensive.
Too expensive.
He did.
All right, he used to be a bandit leader.
Yeah, but still.
You told me he made Phalef disappear, remember? I wasn't there for it, but that's what you told me.
Or not financially. I don't think we're okay. I need to figure out how much these platinum bars cost per gold piece.
So we need to hit the bank first.
Yeah, bank first, then the tailor.
How much poundage is the bars?
That's what we need to find out.
Are you there?
We're going to the bank first.
Yeah.
No, I'm just...
Okay, understood, lady.
I know I'm not there. I'm just...
Sprinkles. What?
Are there any other expenses that we need to worry about? Like the adventurers that want to work for us?
They each have their own price range that they are asking on the paper.
Can you please give me the highest and lowest?
Well, the problem is, for this to actually work, they are willing to negotiate, but you would have to meet them in person.
Okay.
Well, I'm pretty sure they want to meet at the guild hall to talk things over.
Yeah, that's where they're wanting to meet.
So I'm pretty sure we'll have to go there today, set up a meeting, and figure out when they want to meet up.
Yep.
Welcome to life.
Who's Corns?
The dragon dude.
It's Arn. Corn.
There you go.
That's still spelled wrong. I still need to put in the expense of adding a protection ritual to our home.
Mm-hmm.
My lady, sir.
Yes.
Here at the bank.
Thank you. It shouldn't take too long.
Yeah.
I'll be waiting here outside, and he proceeds to take something out underneath of him. You see a little. He quickly tries to hide it, but you can see that this particular individual has a very doting girlfriend who wrapped up his bunch in a pink bow with the words "I love you" on it, and he blushes really quickly and sort of eats it, trying to hide it from you guys.
That's adorable.
I pay no.
As you look upon the bank, have you seen those banks where it's overly just foppish for no reason? The ones with like the pillars in front for no fucking reason at all.
Yep, the high expensive ones.
It's one of those.
All right, here we go.
You open up the doors, and there's like murmurs and stuff like that, people talking, and as soon as the doors open, complete and utter silence.
That's fine.
You see people in what looks like noble garb, looking at you with disdain.
Well, I'm in noble garb. Don't you give me that.
I'm in monk clothing. I know, in human form.
Yeah, but you're an elf.
I'm a human. What's wrong with
me?
Oh.
This city doesn't like elves.
Ah, right. Remember. I got it.
She'll walk in still.
You hear whispers like, oh, look at that. An elf thinks she's high enough to get in here.
That's when
I walk up to the desk. I'm like, hello, we need to find out some information, maybe exchange some money, and so on and so forth.
Mm-hmm. Move aside, dear. There's no need for you to be so nervous. It's just a normal customer. Sorry. She's still in training. It's her only second day. May I help you?
Yes, I'm Lady Rozu. That's Lord Synth. We're here to exchange some platinum for some more easier change to carry around, if you understand.
Any possible business exchange?
We'll probably need to open up an account.
Of course. There is a table right over there. It points to your left. You can see a table that has what looks to be treats and tea near on it. It's like, let's talk over there, shall we?
Sure.
Thank you.
Of course.
Go over and politely sit and whatnot.
No, I actually was there when the king gave you your noble titles.
Oh, good, so I don't have to show my medal.
Yeah. These people may not know your titles, but I saw the king himself give you your noble titles. I was very, very happy to see that people who saved my darling wife from those shivering mouthers to get their good desserts. You said you are. He sits down and takes a cup of tea and like a small cake from a plate, and he's like, "Now, want to exchange some platinum?" Start sipping the tea.
Yes. She's going to, under the table, open up her zone, pull out one of the bars of platinum, and then set it on top of the table. I have 12 of these.
He pauses mid-drink. His face doesn't change, which means he's been doing this for a while. He is a skilled person at this. He can keep a poker face.
It's a little hard to carry around, if you understand.
May I inspect it? I'll return it.
Oh, go right ahead.
He said in his hand. See him very closely inspecting it. You see him get a monocle out of his bag, looking at it very closely. You hear him tap it a couple of times with his ear against the metal. You see him take one of his fingers, rub something on it. He wipes it against the platinum and then tastes. Like, this is high quality.
Why did I have a feeling that he was going to lick it?
Well, sir, I really hope so, because that was one of our rewards from the king himself.
That explains it. You know how much these are valued.
Sadly, from where I came from, I do not know the exchange rate here.
That's the main reason we are here.
Well, it's completely understandable. High elves tend to keep to their own kingdom and don't really venture far from their places of home, as it were. Since you are of noble title, I will tell you honestly, each of these bars are 25,000 gold apiece.
One moment,
Wow.
Pulling out a calculator. You said 25,000?
Yes.
These are pretty high.
So that's 2,500, not, or...
25, 000.
Oh.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Okay, I had to make sure.
I believe each of us had 12, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Do I need to make a deception check to hide what's going through my mind right now?
For a second.
Oh, yeah, sure. Please do, actually.
Okay. Whew.
Oh, you at first you're like, and then you quickly just pin it down, and you're like, okay, that's interesting.
And the mug wanted his to be 5,000 a month, so that'd be 5 months for him for just one bar. Okay. Ooh. So we would also like to open an account, because, sir, it is just hard to carry these around.
It's completely understandable. Now, if you want to open an account with us, I will require a minimum payment to purchase said account. I will require you to pay this amount to the bank, and we will create your account with us. He produces a paper that says 250 gold.
And what is the reassurance of this bank account that our money is safe with your hands?
Whenever you deposit your money, we will basically give you a piece of paper. You will then drop a piece of your blood on it, and whoever's with you. And then we will deposit those pieces of coin into a pocket dimension. That way only you and yours can access the money.
Is that money accessible only here or anywhere?
It is anywhere where one of our branches exist. All you have to do is keep the seal on you at all times and then produce it to one of the tellers.
Understood. Thank you.
Then they will ask you a certain question. Once you answer the question correctly, they will take you back to your vault, and you will be able to see your money there.
That sounds good. I look over to Synth. Is he okay, or is he still frozen on how much money he has now?
Oh, I was never frozen. I expected it to be a lot. I'm interested in the fact that he gave us more than I actually anticipated.
So, Synth, you think this should do?
What if we wanted to create a business account? Planning to set up business and whatnot.
Business account. Then that will just create a little bit more paperwork, but that's it. It will still exist in the same way, but you will have a little bit extra security just in case. For example, if when you have a business account, here's how it's going to work. We will give you a different seal from the normal one, that if it's ever stolen, within 24 hours, it will automatically return to the one the blood belongs.
Rozu.
You could get your own business account. I want my own account.
And on top of that, therefore it is stolen, because of the way we design these seals, we are automatically notified. We have, over behind the counter, you see a security section where you see mages and guards talking together. We have special team set up just in case to detain whoever tries to access your gold. Then we will come to you wanting to know what we should do. Just to let you know, the king also gave me word you were supposed to access Lord Wilford's account.
Yes,
because he's no longer a lord.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, really? He has an account here.
Yeah.
Yes, would you like to see it?
Yes.
Sure.
Okay, follow me. And he proceeds to lead you into the back room. It's very fancy in the back.
Oh boy, a bad feeling.
I doubt it. It's not like you're gonna get debt or some shit.
Where he keeps his best prostitutes.
No. No, please, no.
Sorry, that's surprised me.
As you proceed, the man puts. You see him do it. He's actually showing you how to properly do it. It's like, okay, so here's what you do. He proceeds to pull out what looks to be a very greasy, what looks to be a very yellowed seal that had like grease and food stains all like splattered all over it. And he's holding it like with 2 fingers as he plants it on the wall. and you see it like sort of seal itself on the wall. He was like, puts his hand over it, open in the name of the king. And you see a bright blue light shine, and the door opens. You see a wall, basically, not a door, but a wall partition sort of open itself. And he motions for you to follow him. You go down a long hallway for about maybe 5 minutes, and you see a singular door at the very end. It's his vault.
Okay.
Just to warn you, whenever he would deposit with us, he would always put the money in bags.
Okay.
Proceeds to open, and the stench of dried blood hits your nose.
And I'm beginning to worry.
One of the bags had, like, broken open. You see all the coins he owned are covered in, like, splats of blood, other bodily fluids, stuff like that. It's just pure nastiness.
So
I kind of cover my nose with my arm. That way I don't really smell it.
Actually, since it already hit your nose, can I get a con save from both of you? What were you saying, Sim? Sorry.
So they are coins. They just blood money.
Blood and other things.
Oh wow! You pass with flying colors. You, both of you, smell it, and you're instantly like, okay, if I continue to inhale this, I'm gonna throw up. So you cover your noses.
Is there any way we could get this cleaned up?
We're willing to pay.
The fact that I personally did not know this, so I will personally see to it that these are cleaned. There is one thing that he did turn in that was never in a bag.
What was it?
He goes over to the corner. He produces box. And in that box, you see, he opens the box. Rozu, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Finals of the trick.
Rozu, what you see in this box, he explains. He was like, he obtained these from Ruin some time ago. He hired an adventuring party in order to get these. There's some kind of odd treasure I've never seen the like. You see for you, Rozu, sitting in a case, very familiar set of glasses.
Glasses?
Glasses.
I don't know any glasses.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
Hold on. I checked my face real quick. Have I seen anybody with glasses? And if so, can I do a history check to see if I can remember their face? Okay.
I don't know any glasses.
Pretty much no one in this world. Yes, you do. Pretty much no one that you know in this world has glasses.
Well, Synth has glasses.
Yes. Yeah.
Not Synth. Would you like me to tell you?
Yes, because I have no idea what you're talking about.
Clearly forgetting.
Clearly, I don't know what's going on.
Describe these glasses. Very thin and crimson color. And it dawns on you.
No.
Oh, this is the glasses from her god.
Shut that box, please.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, is something wrong, Rozu?
It's a very much almost like a cursed item, so I wouldn't dare to touch them.
Okay. Well, I won't pry into it then.
As soon as you say cursed, he instantly puts it back down on its pedestal.
Yes.
So fast you don't even see him move his arms.
Don't worry, I'll dispose of those.
I would greatly appreciate it. We love our magical artifacts, but no curses. Thank you. If you have any cursed items, please keep it in necessary sealed boxes and don't open them for the love of everything.
Well, you technically opened that one, but yes, I understand.
I didn't know.
Yes, that man is a sicko.
He never told me.
Yes, he probably didn't know much about them either.
He just said that I paid a lot. He said, and he does his best to impersonate the guy. I paid a lot of money to get it, so why not have it? According to him.
Yes. and see where that got him.
About that, I thought I'd tell you, for his crimes, apparently, he got wind of some humans escaping your new castle, and he's going to execute him.
Oh, well, that is the king's decision to make, not our own.
No reason to stop it.
I thought you might want to witness.
Oh,
He's
no.
going to be thrown to Iluai, and he sort of makes a sign on himself religiously.
Thrown into what?
Iluai, and he makes the sign again.
What is
I'm going
Kilowai?
to spell it.
I'm sorry, sir. I am not familiar with that term.
That is the name.
What is Kilowai?
He is the ancient, powerful beast that resides in the ocean just outside the capital. He is a benevolent creature. He's not necessarily violent. It's just that if you don't feed him every so often, he'll take down a ship.
Oh.
He's doing what he has to, man. He's hungry.
So he's like a sea dragon of sort.
Oh, we'll see what?
We've only seen a part of Kilowai, and he signs himself again. We've only seen a large arm-like tentacle reach out and take its offering back into the ocean.
So a kraken.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Normally he would never, when he has his offering, he never attacks our ships, which is good, because each time a ship passes, he demands some sort of tribute.
Why are you laughing?
And let's just say that fat bastard.
He should make a great offering.
Well fed for a good.
I was going to say he should make mini offerings.
Yeah, he should make the perfect offering.
Well, he should be good for at least 3 trips, front and back, from our trading companies.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Before you access all this nastiness, I'll have it cleaned, and you can get your paperwork from the lady in front.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And do we have an estimate of how much is in this stinky room?
Oh, I have the exact number.
Okay.
Goody.
There you go.
Oh, my lord.
Ah, shit.
I look over to Sin. I think we should put that back for the servants and guards and any maintenance to said estate.
Yeah, we should definitely be using this to pay anybody who's working and save it for that specific item.
That sounds lovely. Yep.
The platinum bar should be more than enough for us to be using on our personal use.
I would like to personally get out of this filthy.
Oh no, I totally
don't know
agree.
about you, but okay, let us proceed.
I take the box.
Out my nostrils.
I would
proceed.
I'll take the box and put it in my zone because he doesn't want cursed items here. And
yeah, he will not argue. He will not argue.
I'll just add it to my list of things that are cursed in my zone.
Should really de-curse those items.
I need to get them to a safe place and to lock them up.
Yeah, but we should probably de-curse those items.
Some of these things are naturally born that way, trust me.
Oh, so we can't decursify them?
Okay, where are you headed off to next?
Well, he said he wants to go to the tailors.
Yeah.
Okay, tailors. Okay, so you do all for expediency. You do all the paperwork. You pay the guy the necessary thing for not only the regular account, but the business account.
We'll probably have a side account just for the mansion.
Business. I know. Okay.
So
that would be in the business.
No, you have the business one that is for you and your little side business.
No, they are a part. They are a part of the business because they are servants that are working for us. Therefore, that would be in the business account.
All right.
Starting to sound like China.
Whatever gets me more money at the end of the day.
Free labor.
Oh, dear Lord. Found in some ruins.
I agree. So the tailor, you're going to there next, but we're going to switch from them to Fluffy.
Oh yeah, looking for a dragon.
A what?
You're not
You're
there.
not there. Shut up. For everyone's sake, I'm going to switch you over to the screen, which is weird because there's supposed to be
Something there.
Yeah.
Did roll 20 mess things up?
Let me. Oh shit!
Don't forget to name your
Roll
ship.
20. Just roll 20. It deleted my map because apparently it was copyright. So the map that we used as reference, it was copyright claimed. Anyway, so Fritz,
Yes.
you and Vermilion, you arrive at the lake, and I need you to roll an investigation thing.
Investigation?
Can you describe the lake?
Yeah.
Maybe I could draw it out.
We'll be describing it if he can find it. Oh, the lake itself?
Well, the whole area that he's going to, maybe I could draw it out.
All right.
Well, it is the moat around the castle itself. It's in sort of a Q shape, or the part of the Q that goes to the ocean. It has a large part that sort of dips into the island where your castle is.
I rolled a 6.
There's a lot of pretty fish.
Nom. Nom.
Oops.
You would have to give me a survival check in order to catch those. But,
I will roll that survival check.
you managed to catch like 2.
Yeah. By the way, my character will actively call out for the dragon.
Dragon! Rock the dragon! Okay.
No, it's like, sea dragon! Sea dragon! We are here to talk to you! We're the new owners of the fort!
Give me a wisdom check. A wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw. I'm better at wisdom. Habity.
A 15. Okay. As you're standing there, you feel a sharp pain in your very soul as a voice reverberates through your body. What do you want, slime? As you take... Jesus Christ. You take 53 points of psychic damage.
Ow. See, 88 minus 53, that'll be... I need calculator.
There's your moat.
Thank you. Oh, goodness gravy.
Fritz goes, my apologies for disturbing you. We just wanted to inform you that we're the
You
new...
already woke me up. What do you want?
Oh, I don't really want anything. I just wanted to introduce ourselves to let you know we're here in peace, and we're not here to do anything to harm you or your kin.
Slime in peace.
What?
Slime coming in peace. That makes no sense.
Fritz just... It's like, wait, what?
Then you abruptly hear it coming from behind you, the voice. Maybe I should just kill you instead.
Please now. By the way, I'm not alone. Vermilion's with me, technically.
I know. Vermilion rolled higher than you, so he noticed.
Oh, so he bravely ran away.
Oh no, he's still standing there.
Okay.
I will get her picture actually a little bit later. But I'll hold on. Let's see if it's. Can I see it? Okay, that answers that question. About now. See it now.
It's supposed to be on roll 20, right?
It's supposed to be on roll 20. Is it?
If you put it on the screen and click on it and then press show Z, you can show just the token.
Okay. Wait a sec. I'm just fixing the thing. Shift.
Fritz looks at the dragon and I just go, by the way, you're really pretty.
By the way she's arcing her neck. That's how she's looking down at you.
I know.
You literally do not come above her toenail.
Yeah, but the thing is, this is only temporary.
You felt it at first, but you see that she just came out of the water.
So that means her scales are so glistening and pretty.
So, let me get this straight. You are the new owners of this castle.
Yeah, the fat guy, he kind of got himself in trouble. And also, he was a necrophile, which is disturbing.
Yes, we have those in the dragon race. We call them Draco Liches.
Well, do they fuck undead, though? Or
no.
Dead?
He's misunderstanding the term.
My character goes, no, he fucks dead people. That's what a necrophile is.
Disgusting.
Yeah, he was nasty as fuck. And we're basically, he got in trouble, and basically we kind of took over his place.
Why did you come down here to speak with me?
Well, I've already talked to the dryads in the forest, so I decided to come talk to you as well.
Huh. You're odd for a slime.
Yes, the fact that I can talk is actually one of the oddities, too.
Well, since you didn't outright attack me like your other brethren tend to do, I'm Belisar.
That's a pretty name. Fritz getting all flirty here. Well,
been some time, Belisar. Arn, you're here. Not like I actually cared whether or not you were still alive or anything.
Oh, is the black dragonborn with not dragonborn?
He just flew down.
Fritz goes, you should be resting. You did a lot today.
I smelled her coming out of the water.
Fritz just kind of cocks an eye at that as I look at them both, and I go, are you two a thing? Is there a thing going on here?
You hear a screech in your skull. I need another wisdom save. As she screeches, "We are not a thing! Not like I care or anything!"
Bugger! She's not a daddy, soon daddy.
You pass with flying colors this time. As you're accustomed to the pain, you're like,
Fritz is just like, out of my brain. There's nothing wrong. Fritz just pass her. It's okay.
She sort of stamps her foot several times. Look, Alyssa, I'm glad that you are doing fine. And I'm happy that you actually cared enough to see if I'm okay. I don't care. Seriously, I don't. Not one bit. You could die right now and I wouldn't care. Well, it is always a pleasure.
Could you resend the spelling of her name, by the way? Thank you.
Well, it is always a pleasure to see my fiancée.
Fritz is just like, I ship it.
Not like I care. It's just between our two families. Okay? I care for you nonetheless. Not like I care. Stupid.
I probably
to explain, little slime. Me and my parents made a deal with her parents a long time ago, before we were even born. To end the bloodshed between our people, we would marry one another.
Fritz goes, honestly, I'd say you kind of looked out. She's very pretty.
I always tell her that, but then she hits me.
But I think it's probably... Fritz just kind of goes up to him. I go right up to his ear and I whisper, and I just go, she actually likes you. And
I know it's painfully obvious. I'm not stupid.
I know, just saying. And I'm just trying to kind of keep quiet because I don't want to get crushed,
I can hear you,
You heard nothing.
I just squish you.
I don't want to be squished. It's not fun.
I had to make a check for Vermilion to see how he's responding to the situation. So I rolled an intelligence saving throw so he could possibly cover himself up. He got a natural 1. So he's over there, currently in the sand, gripping his abdomen, laughing his ass off. It's like, so yeah, that's fun. As we experience that, I think we're just going to end it off here.
I'm not a daddy, today.
That way we can actually have the others dragon here next time so that she can roleplay. Yep. Exactly. I hope you like that little twist. I've been working it for a while, but I wasn't sure how I was going to tie it in, but since they clearly had a connection, I was like, oh, and to tell you, she is actually what's known as a rarest type of dragon in the world, besides shadow dragons. She is a mist dragon. Instead of living in the shadows, she can turn into mist. Together, they're going to make little orca-looking freaking dragons, like Toothless and that one white dragon.
Fritz ships it.
Anyway.
Fritz didn't know that at first, so how would he know? So it's until it's like, oh my god, I ship it. That's the internal of Fritz right now.
Sorry this session wasn't like super long, but I haven't had much sleep in the last 2 days because it's just been busy, so.
That's fine. Get some sleep, man.